Okay, we are back, and we are at Father of the Bride. This is a Steve Martin movie, and it is hilarious about his daughter getting married, and he is like so upset about the cost of the wedding and everything. It is really hilarious. Bride of Chucky, one of the okay sequels, but it's more funny than scary. And that's when the movies just like sort of just became like something to laugh at and not something to be scared by. Friday the 13th, part 2. Um, okay sequel. Let's see. Friday the 13th 2 was okay, and then they started just making one after another, and they started losing, something to them. But I still love Jason. I'll watch anything with Jason Voorhees in it. Unlikely Angel. This is a movie with Dolly Parton in it. She gets hit by a bus, and she wasn't the best person in the world when she died, and she has to come in, help this family during Christmas, and the mother has died, and the kids just don't want to celebrate her. Then they just like the family isn't really, being a family anymore. They're like doing their own thing, and she's there to like help them out. Okay, flip the page. Um, Nice Dreams. This is a Cheech and Chong movie. I love all the Cheech and Chong movies. My dad got me hooked on them. I have Cheech and Chong dolls. I'll have to show you guys sometime. I don't know if they still talk. I'm probably going to have to change their batteries, but yeah, I love Cheech and Chong movies. Born in East LA. This has Cheech in it, and yeah, it is really funny. Never Been Kissed. Drew Barrymore movie. She's kind of a bit of a nerd in high school, and then she goes back to high school to do like a story undercover, pretending like she's a teenager to find out about what teens are really like. Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, I think this is the original one with Jim Carrey. I know there's like some sequels to it, but I think this is the original one, and it is hilarious if you guys haven't seen it. Zombieland. I love Zombieland. Where the guy is in search of a Twinkie, and all he finds is the okay, and all he finds is the snowballs. I'm gonna have to plug my phone up because it is right now we are having a little yeah, I had to plug my phone up because the it needs to be charged, and we're running out of low on power. But anyway, like I said, Zombieland. Woody Harrelson is in it, and some other people, and they're all during the zombie apocalypse. And Woody Harrison is in search of a Twinkie. That's all he wants in life is just a Twinkie. And he keeps finding snowballs instead when he finds these Hostess trucks. All they're in it is snowballs. But it's like hilarious, the different people meeting up in this movie. And yeah, at the end he does get his Twinkie. And yeah, it's really funny. I know they have a second one. I haven't seen the second one yet, but will eventually see the second one. A Perfect Christmas. I have not seen this one in a while. I just don't remember much of the plot to it. But I think it's about a single mother, and she's trying to just deal with being a single mother and trying to have a nice Christmas with her kids. I don't watch Christmas movies that much anymore, so I don't remember it. Halloween 2 remake, like I said, why did they make a remake of Halloween 2? I mean, it's okay, but yeah, please, Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie. Don't make any more Halloween remakes because yeah, they were just he made them kind of more gruesome than they originally were, and yeah, but it's okay. But it's just not my Halloween. Um, yeah, Belly of the Beast. This is a Steven Seagal movie. I love Steven Seagal action movies. Wild Hogs. This is about a group of middle-aged men who decide they want to be bikers. And yeah, it was pretty interesting and funny. Akilah and the Bee. It's about a little girl who is wanting to go to the spelling bee. You know, they have that national spelling bee. And yeah, it's a really good movie. Twilight Zone. More episodes of the Twilight Zone. I love the Twilight Zone. Shallow Grave. This is a horror movie. It's set in England. These people, they have a roommate. They, like, 3 of them are, like, really close. And then they get this other roommate. And they don't really know much about him. And he ends up dying. And they're like, okay. And he didn't have any family. He doesn't have anybody to contact. And they find out that he has a suitcase full of money. And they're in the dilemma. Should we call the police or should we just like hack up the body and keep the money? But they just like hack up the body and keep the money. And then they just all start turning on each other. Yeah, it is a really good movie. A really good horror movie. The Hitcher. I can't remember if this is the remake or the original one. I told you guys about The Hitcher. Wolf Creek. This is a movie horror movie set in Australia, where this weird guy, he just kidnaps people and tortures them. And yeah, isn't that the plot to every loner horror movie? But this one has this weird scene. I'm going to tell you guys about it because it like has disturbed me for so many years since I watched this. But I love this movie anyway. But he cuts this woman. This woman wakes up. She's on the table. She cannot feel nothing from her neck down. And he's cut something in her like neck or something. And it has... She's just like a head. He says, "You are a head on a stick." And yeah, that is so weird. And I love it though. Yeah. Okay, Misery. Stephen King movie about this woman who is obsessed with this author. He has a car accident. And she brings him home. And yeah, it's weird. She like tortures him and yeah, I read the book too and I was like, oh no, please let this poor man escape from this nutty woman. Okay, yeah, because she's one of those like obsessed fans that actors have or actors or like anybody that's a celebrity, and she's like, yeah, she's a few sandwiches short of a picnic basket, and she's like, ugh, yeah. Let's hope that, those people, like, ugh, that was just, like, weird. House of a Thousand Corpses, Rob Zombie movie. I actually kind of like this one. And, yeah, I haven't seen it. It's got Captain Spaulding in it. He's a creepy clown. I don't like clowns, but, yeah, haven't watched it in quite a while. I'm going to watch it again sometime. The Wicker Man. There's 2 versions of this one. I don't remember if this is the original or the one with Nicolas Cage. But, yeah, it's about a cop. He gets told that there's a missing little girl in this town. And he ends up going to the town where there's like all these weird people. And they're like, that kid never existed and all this, and yeah, it's just creepy. And yeah, spoiler alert if you have not seen it, they end up burning this poor man inside this wicker man. hence the title of the movie. It's just like really weird, but also really cool at the same time. So yeah, Tales from the Dark Side. More episodes from Tales from the Dark Side because I love that show. I was like, I had to watch every episode, and it was really good. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I think this is the remake. I did see the original when I was in drama class. We watched it, and I love a good pod person movie. Yeah, it's fun. Deliverance. Okay, this movie will make you scared to ever go in the wilderness alone. Yeah, it's disturbing. It's about these guys. They want to go out and water raft through this lake, and they end up getting what's just not. It's kind of disturbing what the plot is to this movie, but yeah, it's just creepy and yeah, really good at the same time. The Hills Have Eyes 2. This is the original Hills Have Eyes 2. And yeah, there's like weird mutated people where they had radiation on this land out in the middle of the desert. And this is the part 2. And where they take revenge yet on some more people that come to where they are. Reba. I love the Reba show. I have a lot of the episodes on DVD. This is Halloween. I don't know why I have Halloween again recorded. I think I got a different copy of Halloween and I recorded on there. But I love Halloween, the original. Clockwork Orange. I love this movie. I mean, it's kind of weird and everything, but I love it. I got the VHS tape on Listia, and I decided I would record it over onto DVD, and that's what I did. Heathers, I found this at a thrift store. I remember it from the 80s. It is like really good. It's horror comedy, and I recorded it over onto DVD because the VHS was getting a little weared out. This is Little Rascals, more Little Rascals episodes. Hostel 2. Yeah, I love Hostel 1. Hostel 2 is cool too. Yeah, you just have to see it to believe it. Yeah, it is a cool horror movie. In Hostel 1, these college students, they go on a trip by train, and they stay in a hostel. It's like a place to stay, like if you don't have a lot of money, and they end up being kidnapped and taken to this place where these businessmen can they want to live out their fantasies of torturing people. And yeah, it is really disturbing but really cool horror movie at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna come back with another part.